So I stayed at the Tanunda Hotel, established in 1846. Gorgeous place, excellent food, and my room even had a ensuite for a change. Good morning and welcome to day 28 of the Heysen Trail. Yesterday it was pretty cool. It was all roads, but the time went quick. I was just listening to a book, and then with probably about 5k to go, I bumped into a group of 3 guys. Good value. I'd watched them laughing and joking as I was catching up to them. Just checking where I'm going. And yeah, so I walked with them for the rest of it. And yeah, the time just went really quickly. And then got to Tanunda, had lunch with them at the cafe. And then checked into the hotel. Very friendly staff, let me check in early. The room is huge, $90. Had a huge meal, had a big schnitzel. Covered the whole plate, it was just huge. Yeah, washed my clothes, did my resupply. Only 4 days for the next leg. And this morning just had a beautiful breakfast, avocado and feta on toast with beautiful tomatoes. And yeah, right, so today good news is that the guys I was talking to, they have been section hiking and they've done everything south of here, and they said from here on in it gets good. And looking at the map, I'm in today, head up into hills, into forests, so I'm looking forward to it. I think this is where the enjoyment's going to start again. No fixed distance, there's about 33k to the next campsite. Well, there's 4k to a hut, but it's quite a bit off trail. I'm not even going to visit it. And then yeah, at about the 33k mark is the next campsite. Yeah, beautiful day, beautiful blue sky. Temperature is expected to get up to 30 today. So it's going to get pretty hot. Same again, tomorrow is going to be hot. And then the showers start and rain, temperatures dropping. Neat. But anyway, 4 days to get to Bridgewater, where I'll catch up with Bruce and Isabel from the Heysen Trail. So I am looking forward to the hills and the forests and the interesting walking now. Winding through the streets, but the marking's pretty good. I've got 3.5k on roads, and then I'm off up and start climbing a big hill, I think. New vineyards. This is the Chateau Tanunda, Shiraz and Riesling. It is 8:15 and I am literally dripping with sweat, and I haven't been climbing, it's all been flat. And the back of my hand is sweating, and even my forearms have started sweating, so it's got to be pretty hot before those places start sweating. Nearly finished with the roads, and then I'm going to be heading up into those hills up there, so that'll be some nice views from up there. This is the Tanunda Creek, and I am turning here. Alright, and along the creek a little bit, and then start climbing up. Oh, these trees, oh, the shade, oh, that feels good. This sort of temperature is more what I was expecting to have most of this trail, so it is nice to at least get a couple of days. Alright, starting the climb on a grassy track, but looks like it's been mowed, so it's not too long. Cows? Wasn't 100% sure where to go because the marker was facing a strange direction, but I'm pretty sure it's just following this spur line up, and this looks to be a bit of a track, so I'll follow this. Keep an eye out for the next marker, could be anywhere. Cows are much more interesting than sheep. Don't run away so much. Oh, there's a little calf down there. Oh, that's a good climb. Wow. Came along this fence line, along there. Woo. Oh, beautiful. A lot more climbing today. I'm now on road for 2.3 kilometres, still climbing up and over. And just to give you an idea of how much more climbing over the last week or so, my altitude, my climbing for the day has been around 300 to 500, and today I think it's going to be between 900 and 1,000 metres climbing. So good to be back up in hills. Yay! There's some new flowers. Look at that. Colour on it. Do not want to get bitten by that. Leaving the road. Well, leaving the public road. Private road now. Despite several days of hot weather, there's still these wet bits. Right. Following a couple of different hikes. Wallawa hike, link hike. Anyway. Yeah, this way. Still on the track. Kaiserstuhl Conservation Park. Granite track. Oh, there's an information sign. How do we get through this? Sideways. Oh. And boot scrub. Mine are pretty clean, but I'll still double do it. Do the sides and the bottom. Right. And oh, we've got a map. Oh, this is gorgeous up here. The trees, there's been rocks around the place, and oh, it's cool. Right. Covers 596 hectares. Protects over 400 native plant species. Cool. And Heysen Trail, 4.2k one way plus. Alright, where are we? Where are we? It doesn't tell you where we are. Okay, so we're here and we're following along down here, and then we start zigzagging through some of these tracks, head over to here and then off that way. So should be nice in here. And a few more flowers, lots of these ones, and then these ones, and these ones, and these ones. This is nice. Going along. And what's this? Here's another one. These as well. Oh, this is lovely. Absolutely lovely. Bit thicker bush. A couple of different types of trees, not just the one. And some more flowers. Lots of them in big bunches here. Right, Mount Crawford Forest Reserve. Though this one is still saying Kaiserstuhl Forest Reserve. Right, getting through here again. It's quite narrow. Oh, this is while I've lost weight. Alright, and whoop, and this way. Just need to double check. Kangaroos! First kangaroos of the day up there. Crashing through. Someone did a comment, I wonder if the kangaroos ever jump on snakes. It's a good point. I never thought of that one. I wonder who's quicker, the kangaroo bouncing off the snake or the snake striking. Little pond down there. Every now and again the trail opens up a bit, and we've got young pine trees up there. It is road walking, but because most of it's in the shade and the trees, it's not as tedious as road walking in the open. But it is still road walking at the end of the day. But it's alright. I'm thinking of travelling next year just as tourist as opposed to hiking. Possibly South America if COVID allows. So I am designing my travel bags thinking about different features that I want. So that's what I'm mentally doing at the moment. I had to do a big jump to get over that. Been zigzagging through the track network. The signage has been very good. There's a whole lot of mountain bike tracks through here as well as these fire tracks. Ooh, bit of a view again. Have to tippy toe through the boggy bit. Don't want to get my feet all dirty and muddy after washing my socks yesterday. Quite enjoyed this last bit, going through the pine forest. Different trees, different smell. Quite nice. But now I am on this next road for 2 kilometres and then off on what I think is a fence line, but we'll see. Right, and more grapes. I guess I wasn't quite out of the park. I think now I'm leaving the conservation park. Oh. Right, so that means now I've got 2k on this road. So leaving Mount Crawford Forest Reserve. Still along the road. At least it seems to have some trees. So this is Pawsey Vale Vineyard in here. Good size. Birch Barossa. Since 1855. It's the farmland that we're about to go over. And up the fence line. There's 2 kilometres through this farm to get to another road. It's taken a while because it's just constantly boggy, quite deep as well in places. So I'm having to be very careful picking my steps so I don't get muddy shoes again. So that's pretty cute, but the Highland cattle are always cute. So furry. It must be hot. Not sure what the one behind is. I know the black and white like that is a belted Galloway, but I don't know what the brown and white is. Oh, that's a cutie. Look at that. These Highland cattle are often very friendly. So I thought I'd give it a go and stand here, and yep, seems happy enough with me. I have to control my hiking sticks very well because from that white insulator it's electric, and given that there is cattle in the paddock, it's most likely going to be on as well. So you've got to watch your feet and your poles as you go over, unless you want a bit of a shock. And electric fence designed for cattle is generally a pretty significant shock. Some more flowers. The section is nice now that out of the boggy bits. So got our own little corridor that we're walking down. A few rocky areas around, trees, views out each side. Yeah, still nice. Wow, I've got to 12 o'clock and I'm still enjoying it. Ah, nice countryside. Right, we go past someone's house and down their driveway to get out to the road. It's a big tall stile. Leaving their driveway, and now it's just under 2 kilometres on this road. Nice view down there as well. Nice, a lot more trees now. This is my lunch. Robbie's bacon flavoured bites. They look like bacon, but they're not. But they are yummy and high energy. Cockatoos. Heaps of them. That is a sulphur-crested cockatoo. Hey, go! Didn't realise we were with the Mawson for a bit. Right, Now, I thought this was going to be a fence line, but looks like we might have a road for a little while. A couple of K in this direction and then do a 90-degree turn off the main farm track and onto a much older track, but it's still a vehicle track. It's quite unusual. No stiles. We actually came through 3 gates. There's no sign, but I'm assuming we're going straight forward. It's the direction I should be going. This looks like a nice track. I interrupted the cows. They were all standing in this puddle, obviously trying to keep cool. They saw me and ran off. Oh, it's nice on this track. I'm quite enjoying it. Nice and soft underfoot and good shade. Separated. Here comes the nursery, joining everyone else. Couple of calves way away from everyone else. Your mum's calling. All of them unattended, all by themselves. Come on, join your mums. Trail's changed direction and can't see it behind the trees, but I think I'm heading up to a cell phone tower and then joining a road from there, heading down the other side. As you can tell by my puffing, I've been climbing just a little bit. So we continue on a little bit more and then we turn and yeah, up to the mast up there. See a strobe light going on. So visible, really catches the eye. Yep, turning now, heading along that fence line. Looks like there's actually a bit of a track and not as steep as it looked from the other angle. Oh, which is nice. I have been climbing out of practice with hills. It's been so flat for the last week. Ow, the puffing. Stops pretty quick though. Once I'm up the hill, the puffing stops. Yeah, look at that. It's a bit of a trail. These thistles are taller than I am. The grass is longer, but there's still a faint track going up through it, so it's not too bad. Oh, definitely got me going. Woo, that's hard work. However, I'm at the top. The trail wasn't quite as clear that last bit, so I had to lift my feet up a bit more while going uphill. Oh, right. Yay! At the top. You come from that way, see the ocean again. I was working up the tower. I thought we'd be on the road, but we're still following the fence for a bit longer, and then I think we'll tuck out onto the road. So we're heading down, and then not this first hill, but these next 2 hills will be going in through there, and the next water point and campsites on the far side of the hill over there, and then we keep heading roughly in that direction. We're actually heading almost due south now. Still haven't crossed over to the road yet, but the grass is quite short, so it's actually nice, softer going down in the grass than it is down the road. Now we get to come out onto the road. Follow this for a while. I've been going through the water today. I have already drunk 2 litres. I bought 3 litres with me, so it'll be just enough to get me through. I have been conserving water a little bit, so when I get to the next water point I think I'll camel up a bit. One trouble with a hot day, everything melts. At least this is nougat inside, so it doesn't matter if the chocolate melts a bit. Still tastes good.